Hey folks, just wanted to make a quick update video as we get ready for our Camino honeymoon next year. We just completed a section of the Appalachian Trail. Section hiked about 13 miles over 2 days, 4 miles on the first day and 9.5 on the second day. We camped halfway from the height of the land in Rangeley, Maine on Route 17 to Route 4. Also in Rangeley, Maine. So that was great. Kenzie is 6.5 months pregnant and she did a great job. First thing that I'm going to show you is our packs. I bought the Stratus 36 liter. This pack is the medium large, and I'm 5'11", and this just barely fits me. It actually fits me perfect, but if I had any longer of a torso, I think it would be too small. So this pack is not really intended for backpacking. This is for the Camino, but I used it this weekend on an overnight hike in. We camped one night and then we hiked out the next day, and I wanted to get some gear that would fit in this pack, but I could also use for that. So I ended up buying this Field and Stream hiking sleeping bag. We got these for about $45 at Dick's, and that actually fits perfectly in this sleeping bag holder right here, just the bottom part of the pack. Honestly, we have sleeping bag liners that we're bringing, which I talked about in the previous video. But these are good for backpacking around here, and they do fit in the pack, so I'm happy about that. Again, I don't think we'll bring them on the Camino, but it's a 50-50 right now. Actually 75-20 to the sleeping bag liners. These are definitely not necessary, but we may bring them because we like the outdoors. Kenzie did not get a pack because, again, she is 6.5 months pregnant, so they wouldn't fit her for a pack at that point. She borrowed one from our friend Britt. So that was fine. Kenzie did get some sandals to wear at night when we are not hiking the Camino. These are just LL Bean sandals. I'm not sure how much these put her back, but we like beans, we go there a lot. I ended up getting some hiking boots. I bought the Salomon X Ultras, and these are really good. I will be honest, we do a lot of hiking around here in the mountains in Maine and New Hampshire, especially on the Appalachian Trail, and you'll notice that this only has one eye loop up on the heel part. I just went and traded in my old hiking boots at LL Beans for these, and I'm traditionally used to 2 eye loops here. So I had a little less ankle support than I'm used to, but we definitely were on some rough terrain this weekend, and they worked fine. So definitely enough for the Camino, and probably actually better suited for the Camino to have a little bit more padding and extra room instead of such a tight, ankle. But I just prefer that myself. But these will probably be great for the Camino. Other than that, we did buy a hiking tent. Again, something we won't be using on the Camino, but we bought the hiking tent for this weekend, and we were able to fit it in the Osprey pack. The 36 liter I've been hearing is like the most, maybe a 38 is the most that you would want to buy for the Camino, because if you buy anything bigger, then you'll just fill it with stuff. But I do like this pack because I was able to fit everything in this pack that I would need for the weekend, except for a stove. I didn't have a camping stove. My father had a camping stove and he cooked our meals for us, but I did carry food. He actually made a koozie for my cookware, and I'll show some pictures of that as well. It's pretty handy. So when you cook your food, it basically keeps it warm, because when you cook your food, you put your hot water in and it starts hydrating and cooking it, you know, it's going to get cold really quick. So the koozie just keeps it insulated so that you can go about and set up your site and stuff like that. With this pack, I'm able to do some light backpacking as well. I was able to strap my bedroll to the outside. Kenzie got me this for Christmas, which is basically a self-inflating air mattress. It's about that thick. You got to pull a little extra into it, but I have this one. And she has this one. The one she bought me has a pillow built in, so that's pretty great. Again, we probably won't be using any of this stuff in the Camino, but we could if we wanted to and carry it relatively easily. So yeah, you know, that's good. And then the only other purchase really that I've made is socks. I bought us each a pair of mid-cut Darn Tough socks. We wore them those weekends. They were very soft, very great, kept our feet nice and dry. I also picked up, this is a pair I just used, they're called Gander Mountain, which I'd never heard of, but I've been searching the Martins around here and the Goodwills and stuff like that. I found these at Martins for $5 a pair, so I bought 4 pairs. But other than that, that's pretty much all the gear we packed out this weekend. So yeah, that's probably it for the video. And you know, all of our GoFundMe and everything will be linked below. We're going to be going before you know it. I think we're about 9 months out from the hike. So yeah, we're going to keep at it. And when Kenzie gets our little boy out, and we'll fit her for some gear and test that out, and we'll make another video. But thank you for watching. Have a great day.